Day, 3rd November 2022, His Excellency President Adama Barrow received chiefs from across the regions in the country who were at the presidency to report on their recent visit to Guinea-Bissau to pay condolences on the demise of Paramount Chief Fernandez Augustus. Addressing the gathering, President Barrow commended the chiefs for taking the initiative to visit Guinea-Bissau, describing it as a manifestation of diplomacy at its highest standard. He stated that such visits will strengthen relations between countries, especially given the importance of local government in a country's administration. President Barrow further noted that Gambia and Guinea have a long-standing relationship that both countries proudly cherish. President Barrow used the opportunity to highlight his administration's achievements in improving the lives and livelihood of all Gambians. He said, and I quote, "I want to assure you all that the price of basic commodities will reduce drastically in the country because we are working in that direction. We have the strategies in place now." The price of a gallon of oil was over $2,300. However, it has now reduced to about $1,600. We are going to use the same strategy in the issue of rice so that a bag of rice will also be reduced. The development of the country remains a top priority for me and my government. We are working 24 hours in ensuring that this country is developed to meet other developed countries with tangible infrastructural development, among others. All what I am thinking about both day and night is how to ensure that this country is massively developed. Other people are talking, but I want to assure all Gambians that I will work tirelessly in ensuring that this country is developed, he persisted, while claiming that his office is always open to discuss with Gambians on how to develop the country. The day I became president of this country, we only had 1 month budget. However, therefore, the world, including the country, started to encounter some difficulties as a result of the pandemic, among others. I was able to move this country's budget 7 months. Therefore, if others are claiming that there is corruption among others in the country, then the country's budget would have not reached 7 months. These are figures that can be disputed. The government removed millions of dollars in its reserve with the objective of helping Gambians. Therefore, if we were not ready to help Gambians, we would have not removed millions from our reserve and help people. In fact, there is also a plan in the pipeline in order to remove millions of dollars from our reserve with the desire of helping Gambians. The government subsidized the petrol at a tune of over $1.5 billion. This was done with the objective of ensuring that the petrol is not at the high side. Again, we even reduced the amount we were collecting in terms of taxes on petrol just to ensure that the price of petrol is stable in the country. I can assure you all that no one loves this country more than myself, end of quote. President Barrow cited steps his government has taken to subsidize fertilizer, fuel, and even the reduction of road tax to ease the burden on the people. Additionally, President Barrow said he is in consultation with the partners to subsidize the price of essential commodities, which is already translated in the price of oil, and rice will follow suit. He disclosed that steps had been taken to minimize rice importation by introducing a high-yield variety. Touching on democracy, President Barrow said some Gambians have taken it for granted to instigate people against the government, but was quick to add that Gambians should be law-abiding and promote peace and harmony. He said, and I quote, "I will not sit and allow anyone to misuse our resources, and I leave you there. However, judgment at the court are not easy because you have to prove your case beyond any reasonable doubts. If you say someone have stolen money, you have to prove it and bring evidence. It's because of the democracy the country is enjoying, and that's why we have many platforms in the country. However, we want a democracy that will benefit Gambians because it's the only thing that can move this country. The development the country registered during these past years," he went on, "has never happened in this country before," while assuring that such development will continue. I want to assure you all that I will protect your resources. I am not going anywhere after my presidency. I will be here in the country. I will never collaborate with anybody to destroy this country. I didn't come to this presidency to look for money. It is the will of Allah that I became the president of this country. The difficulty the country is encountering is the same difficulties other countries are encountering. However, during difficulties, it is important that we all unite with the desire to overcome those challenges, but problems can't solve them. Therefore, we all have to come under one umbrella and discuss among ourselves and share ideas in order to bring a lasting solution. End of quote. He concluded that his government is doing all it can to deliver the much needed development and is not stopping until that goal is achieved. The ministers of Finance, Justice and Interior addressed the gathering on the developments at their various ministries. They expressed commitment to ensuring a stable economy, peace and security, justice, and a corruption-free Gambia. Source: The Point newspaper and State House of the Gambia. Reporting for LSTV1, I am Ami Fadera.